for the last little bit of the stream. But having to use Wi-Fi as my desktop is in another room from the router. Yeah, I mean, my stuff's really far from each other, but you can get super long Ethernet cables. I've got, I think a 30-foot one from my PlayStation to the router. Yeah, I don't use Wi-Fi if I can avoid it. Not when streaming is involved. Walmart near me sells 100-foot ones. Yeah, you can absolutely get longer ones. I'm just saying I'm using a 30-foot. Complicated to run. I think I need 60-foot too. Yeah, I have mine running along the ceiling, so it goes like from the television up the wall along the ceiling, down the other side of the wall. Like it spans the entire living room. Yeah, do some Horizon while I'm slot machining it up in Borderlands 3. Even slot machining. Literally just playing slots in Borderlands. Using a remote control, not a capture card. Yep, remote control. I find it incredibly reliable. Like there's no latency whatsoever. Yeah, the PS4 remote play is excellent, really good. Slut machining with the remote play app. Yep. It's literally called PS4 remote play. It's awesome. I have never tried it on Wi-Fi. It might work on Wi-Fi, but I just have my PC hardwired and my PS4 hardwired. They're both plugged in via Ethernet, Cat 6 Ethernet cables, so they're not limited to 100 meg connection. And I get 700 down and like 100 or something up. So yeah, so I don't really have to worry.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except
Didn't like streaming through it. I'm much for having the capture card now, but if you like it, it's great. Yeah, I've never had a single issue with it.
About a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs.
What if I should try the Steam remote thing? I find that the Steam remote play thing, I've only tried it a couple times and it is really rough. Super, not very reliable.
For any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers.
I was unable to stream with it.
So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
It's interesting. So,
which part?
Huge spoiler alerts here. We're right at the very end of Horizon Zero Dawn.
To save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, I've faced
I was mostly thinking for playing something with my phone that isn't too resource intensive. So I tried using it just to play Death Road to Canada, which is not a resource intensive game. And I couldn't run OBS and remote control that game from a laptop. It just didn't work. It crashed every time. Margot, if I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you up as the Hephaestus Alpha. You just stop worrying about your age and communication style. You know who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail, consult with Iamide Okilo before you finalize the silo inventories. Hephaestus' first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes. So any exotic materials needed for the tower should be accounted for in the inventory plan. That's so crazy. So we're learning a lot about what's happening with this world. When are you going to the Mojave? You mean like when am I traveling to Arizona or when am I playing New Vegas? I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Well, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphology. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional, they feel almost like, well, tributes is the word that comes to mind, as though she's already mourning their loss. Not just for the disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from the fossil record too. References to megafauna in some of her designs. So cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes. Well, I'm around for that, and it's pretty rough. Minerva doesn't make sense. What do you mean? Traveling to Arizona? Or is it the Mojave, Nevada? I have no idea whatsoever. Asking me about any kind of US geography is definitely asking the wrong person there. Mojave, I think, is California or / Nevada. All I know is that patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Hephaestus, Gaia, Hades, etc. All the names are Greek. Minerva's a Roman. Yeah, maybe they just ran out. That happens, right? You know what color Napoleon's white horse was? Blue, right? Yeah. That sounds right. That sounds right. Definitely sounds correct to me. Just gonna fucking lug this giant gun around with me for as long as I can.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office.
Oh shit.
It's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. It's funny how similar the tagging thing is in this game to the Arkham games. Minerva is Athena in Greek, so you can never run out. I only know them as the Exalted Light Sworn. Who? What? Who's the Exalted Light Sworn? What are you talking about? What's all this then? Okay. So got this big ass gun. I think that's gonna help out. Oh, Minerva? Who, what, when, where, why? Yeah, pretty much. That's how I feel a lot of the time. Both in terms of gaming and reading chat. Just keeping up on what the hell's happening. Alright, looks like I'll be coming at them from behind.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran.
New
As a
Tehran.
heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The
Indeed.
challenges before us are immense.
And sometimes how, indeed.
Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First,
Where is this new Tehran? Yeah, I have no idea.
data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third,
That's a lot of
transfer
data.
and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable
Living 3
enough
lives
to
rocks.
safeguard
Twitch chat
without
life, video game
degradation
life,
for the centuries to
Babby and
come.
Sonnet life.
And last, but
At
not
least. Not to mention all the different video games I'm playing at the moment.
interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans
Never mind the Tehran, where's the Zerg? Oh yeah, the Zerg are always rushing. Did the baby ever see the snow? Yeah, yeah. Did you not see the video that Sonnet posted in the Discord?
Is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Damn. Quite the lofty goals. Oh, that was your baby? Yeah, that was ours. That was just some random video from Reddit. No, that was Callista. The winner is encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, I've performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions. Magnetic, optical, quantum, even that eternity tech that FAST was shilling over a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300 to 400 years, etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 plus zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at negative 16 degrees Celsius for 1,000 plus years. So long as I ensure you that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious? I've never seen that word before, that's crazy. They will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. Life is the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do. Until next time, peace be with you. Those are the audio ones. Oh my god, there were so many audio files. Yeah, this has been quite the lore dump. It's been very cool. You could tell in that big puffy coat. Yeah, no, that was Callista. A cute little video of her. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of the copy of the Homer archive from Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up bit ahead of schedule due to a falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from the outset, with attendant curricula development about to begin. Speaking of the heuristic curricula, they're performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia personae. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors had been so entertaining. She mentions teaching languages to the children, but earlier they mentioned that anyone who took part in this thing would be sterilized. Oh, no, can't go through that door. Alright, time to just kill some dudes. Propitious? Favorable? Yeah, I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. It's a very odd word. Everyone's on like yellow alert till they come and investigate after I've moved. Must have been the wind.
I need the right ammo.
Yeah, definitely the wind, dude. I can't imagine what else that would have been, right?
All of this lost.
Propitious.
Greatest gift to
So I've
us.
always heard it.
Greatest?
Always heard it.
How about the fact we exist at all?
You've heard it a lot.
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy.
Seems like a pretty obscure word to me, but
You of all people should know that.
pride myself in having a pretty large vocabulary, but it's one I've never heard. Do.
Have you come unhinged?
Kind of like prodigious. Yeah, very similar to prodigious, which is why it threw me off. Thought that's what it said at first glance. It's a good question. Have I come unhinged? That's one of your favorite words? I can see that. It's a good word. Shh. Take a nap. Only sleep now. Contact? Nah, bro.
Alone once more.
What should have been a cave of wonders.
I've heard it enough. Cool.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066,
Making his autobiography.
I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian
My favorite is
populations of the
Quixotic.
United States and other nations during the last 14
kind of a neat
months
one.
of
It's-
life on this planet.
It's an odd
Before
word.
the Pharaoh Plague, I did my
I think.
job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any,
Huh.
was to delay that extinction by days.
I'm a little bit
or
lost.
weeks.
Totalitarian.
More death
Just like how it rolls off the tongue.
It is my hope
Doesn't exactly roll.
that there will be no
It's a pretty
need for
staccato
men like
word.
me in the world to come.
Totalitarian.
If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Where's the person who I backstabbed? That's what I'm looking for. I wanted to go down the
Welcome to
passage.
the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations.
Okay, this is where I first came in from. Alright. Uses 2 uncommon letters, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm not as wild about cellar door as some. Here's the dude.
My turn.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking.
A young hip guy
Purpose of the guide
running
is
this
to
one.
resurrect life. So why give her a a subordinate
Thinking about
function, only
Sepulcher,
purpose of which
I
is
also
to
like.
wipe
I
out
could see
life
that,
all
yeah.
over again. I mean, what the? What?
Yeah,
Just
what are
bum crazy, ain't it?
there's some pleasant words.
No, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere?
Recidivist?
That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia
Kind of a
may
fun
be,
one.
odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too
I see.
darn nurturing and
So Hades is there to hit the
do,
reset button in case things
which
go
is
haywire.
burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground,
So maybe
Gaia
maybe Hades
can
sees
start
humans
over.
as a mistake.
Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocated. But you get the
Amygdala?
idea. Hades
The other one's kind of
takes
weird.
the
It's got a
biosphere
glottal stop in the
back to
middle,
zero.
so it
Square one.
you kind of
Blank
swallow the word halfway
slate.
through.
And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to
Interesting.
Hades.
So that's the subsystem that got out of control.
To the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
Yeah, exactly.
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the eclipse like some kind of god?
Cynic
I'm
Dosh?
learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Not one I'm familiar with. Noise complaints. Color me confounded, Lizzie. Bashcore? Anyone who says the old TT codes to Bashcore is straight up lying. The old TT codes to Bashcore. Well, Trav don't have no truck with commercialized razzle-dazz. Nuh-uh. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a liter of Citarum runoff than listen to Grey Swarm for 30 seconds, hand to God and swear on my mama's grave, and she was religious. Oh, that ain't Bashcore blasting in the Hades lab, shaking the walls, rattling folks' teeth. It's death metal, girl. Classical music. 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese gore grind, some Swedish cannibal-themed stuff too. Stop by if you want to listen. Or heck, just come within 50 meters of the lab. Ain't no Bashcore, you'll see. Or hear, rather, in the screech that rends the air, and feel in the throbbing pulse of the floor and walls and ceilings, swallowing you up like you was Jonah trapped in the gullet of gothic deathfish. Hallelujah. As far as those requests to turn it down, no can do, Lizzie. This is how I code. Turn down my death metal, might as well give up stimulants, chocolate malts, and industrial accident vids. Last I heard, we were supposed to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to code an extinction protocol without death metal to inspire me? No, I don't think so. What douche. Tate here. Just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. If that ain't worth 10 to 12 hours of dream time, what is? Before this, every usurpation protocol I designed failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard and it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control, but by breaking her fingers, sometimes her arms too, so that couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done his business. I had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for the wear. Too soft, and Gaia only pretends to relinquish control. In simulation after simulation, Hades would take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly re-reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interferences. Sneaky. I swear, ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going, even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on strong now, so I'm not really describing it so clear, but pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, those blues are pretty strong. Guess it's time to sleep in bed. I'll back to it tomorrow, alligators. Synecdoche, simplification, where part of a term represents the whole. Mr. Tate, this mail concerns Apollo archive submission. Your 666 submission in just 5 days, and oh, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings re inappropriate materials, you chose to submit 265 holographic remasters of acknowledged classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me to then thank you on 2 counts. One, for giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I've saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just one, but all 16 installments of Making a Millipede. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved, extreme perhaps, but art. Clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You have freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance, "I know it when I see it." Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion. Travis Tate submitted it, it's obscene. Accordingly, I've directed Apollo's staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions, sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, oh, I don't know, your assigned work. We do have a world to save after all, or the rest of us do anyway. Wow. The guy put in charge of the Hades lab is a little bit on the crazy side.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's
I'm
subordinate
saying Ottawa in place of the Canadian government. Making a millipede, is that a reference to the Senate? Yeah, I imagine that's a reference to Human Centipede.
I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our
Okay, so they've frozen the genome.
unmodified. Under my watch, our
Interesting.
activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is
The
far
authors of the
from
Accords, that's
trivial
cool.
to me.
I like that idea.
The practical challenges before us
Dude's
are
just like
staggering.
super involved in the ethics of this thing.
Complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world.
Huh.
So,
Cradle facilities.
si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
It's the accordion. The ectogenic chambers arrived 2 days ago. I've spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. They're a revelation, astonishing. I don't know what you had to give Far Zenith in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted 50 years past of technological shortcomings. The risks of MCO, resolved. Nutrition delivery, resolved. Hormonal stability, resolved. 12 other risk areas, resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand, but if the rest of FC's technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours, then get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours. Damn. Cloning, cloning, cloning. Development of the artificial personae for cradle servitors, nurturer, disciplinarian, healer continues at a good pace. We're targeting Turing Point 4 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The stimulus-driven switching of personae, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning our entrenched feedback loops between the disciplinarian and healer personae. I've also attached the reports from an incident where a servitor running the mother persona intervened on a disciplinarian servitor's behavior. A parental argument, if you will. Amusing on first glance, perhaps, but deeply concerning. We've attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these interactive protocol shortcomings. Interesting. What are the cradle servitors, I wonder? Eleuthia 01 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across Yinjiang province could detect it. Ping back from crucial systems is good. For a maiden voyage, a success. Regards my disputes with the betas over zygote selection. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans, but we can all agree there's margin for refinement in future cradle populations. In addition to personally overseeing completion of the Eleuthia 02 site inside Mount Nemuli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. So much data in here. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like we're getting to the bottom of everything. Learning all the stuff.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
So she is... a machine, then? A servitor? Like to be one of these future human spawn babies? Yeah, it sounds like some of them are like an AI though. Like they're coded, they're machines.
Looks like it used to hold something.
Plants would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Huh.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
no, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
That's cool. That's really cool, actually. I like it. Getting to see the personality of Gaia.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
So it did work.
Extinction was inevitable.
We have enough
Thanks to you, life will have a future.
nature
You really
to
believe
survive.
I
We did
believe you,
eventually
Elizabeth.
hit the point where it was all gone.
All things.
This is just sophisticated genetic engineering, although the lines between what qualifies as a machine, biological or mechanical, both are complex, interconnected systems. Yeah, but I mean, that's the difference. Biological and mechanical. They're quite different. They're... The operating system is fundamentally incredibly different.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
She's in the room for the
Of course,
conversation.
Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Aw. Poor thing. I like Gaia. Oh, this is where I came in. Derp. The office will be... All right, whatever you say. Odyssey has failed. All some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed. Whew, that puts a lot of pressure on Gaia. Artemis status. It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. If these words can still mean anything. Had my sleeves rolled up, negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas, suspended in what-ifs, more than 14,000 that went extinct between 2000 and 2043. We started mapping out primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustainable biosphere, microorganisms and insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves, thousands more that will have to wait their turn until our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them, so they can return to a world that, this time, will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many too lates. We lost a whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples we lost were, well, irreplaceable. Thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday it will be again. But not now. Not like this. Not on our watch. Zero Dawn, name drop. Yeah, exactly. That's the protocol that's happening.
Master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Or what gave birth to you.
Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created? out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
God damn. It's secret. Is it safe? So far, so good. Oh, that guy looks like a boss. Oh, damn. Luckily, I got a copy.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Well, damn. My only saving grace is that he's got that villain inclination to have some sort of elaborate death that can eventually be escaped.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along.
Damn, focus. Ooh, and my spear.
I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind.
Reached lower.
As sure as the sun rises and falls
from
each
the
day,
hole below.
those I am bade
Oh my
to
God.
kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing, and when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember.
Helios.
He
His
fought
name is no
well
way aggrandizing,
for a
relating to
second.
Helios or something.
His name was Rost, and he was a
No,
better
never.
man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked, but I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events.
The
You were meant to survive that day on the mountain.
faces
Meant
move
to interfere at dig sites
really
and kill my
responsively
men.
to the
Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas.
to the
Meant
words
to
they're saying
snatch
for the most
Itamen
part.
away. Conversely,
Do a
I
good job
was
of it.
meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Good story, bro.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking
Again, the facial animations are pretty good.
A
There's
pawn
still
pushed
some
around
oddness,
by
but all in all,
larger
it's one of the better ones I've
forces.
seen. Yeah, I
It'd be
agree.
laughable if there weren't so much killing involved.
It definitely
Hades
is a little
an
bit odd.
ancient machine,
I think probably because
not
the
the buried shadow of Karja myth.
like
It doesn't
actors
care about Meridian.
who did the
It wants to
mocap
kill everything and everyone. And you
probably kind
are
of
its dutiful
emphasized their
slave.
I serve not the
their facial
shadow,
movements a little bit much
but the
because they probably had a lot of
sun
sensors and shit
shadow.
on and were
All halves
overly
of
aware
nature
of what their face was doing.
joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
I would imagine.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty
I don't know.
of belief,
I feel like it's a little unfair. He keeps coming to me with armies.
Force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Well, goddamn. I wonder if these decisions factor into things at all.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
I don't know, he hesitated for quite a while there. Oh, it's that like Colosseum thing that they put people in to die in. That's funny, I was just thinking, it's weird that everyone keeps talking about this like crazy pit. And yet I've never gotten the opportunity to be in it. And we're saving the best for last.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over.
There's always time for bad guy exposition. Yeah.
On the horizon. A new day, soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy.
I wonder if the Sun King knows that this area up north has turned into this crazy anti-Sun King fucking cult.
Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die!
Jesus, this is craziness.
Let her be the first of thousands!
Goddamn. Louis XIV, scenes all from Versailles. Versailles, I think.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform.
Use strength against it. What the fuck? I'm not quite understanding what I need to do here. That did way too much damage to me.
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's this mechanic.
Gotta get out of the way.
Thing where you like let an enemy charge at you so that they can break the arena. Classic.
Try luring the behemoth into the pillars. It's down.
Classic. And then she just emerges with her weapon. Love it. No focus though, that's gonna be a little bit rough.
Hey! Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big stunt target. Come and get it! That canister on the belly.
Whoa, fuck, I wasn't thinking. Well, I fucking hit the canister on its belly. That was so important, apparently.
Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its next attacks. Freeze
God damn it. That thing moves so much, it's really, really hard to hit the weak points that it has. Wow. that for a prophecy, a dick.
Silence!
Yeah, send some dudes in. He's probably just gonna send a bigger machine.
Shadows. Kill her.
Yep. A couple of them.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Oh shit. Have one of my allies finally come to help me out? I've befriended so many people. Helped out so many organizations. Oh! It's Silence. It's the guy who's been on the other side of my focus all this time. Now that's what the people came to see. Traitor. So he was part of the Shadow Carja at some point? Interesting.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
I already told you he was helping them? Yeah, it was just so long ago.
Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course.
Interesting.
But
That
your
makes sense.
example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great.
What's the deal with him having,
Welcome,
like,
I
fucking
guess.
LEDs in his face?
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
Absolutely not.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to.
Interesting.
Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah.
Huh. Funky. Karja Blazon outfit. Oh, stalwart light. Okay, so I've got a new outfit, eh? Steals its wearer against blinding effects. Makes for a good disguise. Highly customizable. Doesn't seem highly customizable. It's got one mod slot. Good disguise. She's still got the red hair. Like, that's it. That's the only that's the only thing that makes her stand out so much is her hair. It's so funny. No one will know who you are if you just cover your eyes. If it works for Batman, it will work for you. That's the sign of the Banuk. What is? Wait, I didn't find the last power cell. God damn it. Alright. Maybe an all-mother. Christian Bale voice. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he at? Okay, that's the closest I can get by fast traveling. Let's do it. Batman changes his voice. Yeah, very much so. Yeah, I think Christian Bale's Batman voice was one of the worst, personally. I really don't think it sounded very good. The LEDs in the skin and the wires and all that. The Banuk do that. Oh, okay. Alright.
Trees on fire.
Oh, holy fucking hell. Alright. Okay. Chill. Just chill. Relax. Just fucking relax. Okay, alright. I get it. You're not happy. You don't like what's going on. You don't enjoy what's been occurring of late. Fucking hell. I rolled at the wrong time. Fucking hell, man.
future. Metal. Ash.
Maybe I shouldn't have fast traveled so close to the cusp of where I could even go. Ah, way to help out, Mount, you fucking dick. Where is he? Alright. Get some medicine. Search these fucking things. So Batman isn't the only person in the world with red hair. You mean this girl? Well, she doesn't like change her hairstyle at all. Still the same, like, pretty distinct hair. Sweet. Oh, that's fucking sick. Yeah, I was hoping the Deathbringer would just see me like right away before I could pick folks off. That was my plan all along. Did like when Christian Bale said, "Swear to me."
They can't see you.
I don't know. I think that Christian Bale was kind of like the worst part of those movies, in my opinion. Pretty badass line though. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm sure the script probably looked fine in a vacuum. That thing looks serious? Yeah, it's not serious. I'm hoping that we can just cheese this fight. Oh fuck. Well, it sucks that it's getting further and further from me. Oh dear. Yeah, I've personally never been particularly wild about Christian Bale. So I don't know. The Batman casting was like, okay, I guess, but not really for me. Not really my thing.
Good hit.
think of him like losing it on someone on the set. It's kind of rough too. Holy crap, come on. Get out of the water, get out of the water. I'm mashing the jump button. Jump, 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 jump. Come on. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, here we go. Here we go, we're back in it.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Fucking 360 no-scope those fuckers. Holy crap. Oh, quiet sprinting. That's pretty legit. Do it. Please stop knocking me into the water. Can't get out of the water easily. Sweet. Alright. Cheesing the battles makes them a lot easier. Come on, you can do it. Just jump. Just jump, jump, jump. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, some heavy duty stuff off the big old Deathbringer. Yeah, let's go this way.
The embrace. It's devastated.
Yeah, that's not optimal.
This is my entire world. We destroyed in hours.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
No bird song. I've never heard the embrace so quiet. So dead.
Damn, damn, damn. Get fucked, machines. Fucking Aloy is discovering object impermanence. Yeah, pretty much.
Mother's cradle. Raised to the ground.
Go to Allmother. Grab some medicine on the way. Oh yeah, they're corrupted, so I can't override them. That sucks. Damn it. Cool. Fucking spear OP. You wanna come to my home? Kill my people? Okay, well maybe you can get away with it a little bit. Now it makes sense. All Mother, Gaia. Does make sense. I didn't really even think about it, but yeah, of course. Derp. Can't even hold scrapper lenses. So I've got too many resources. Alright, well why don't I drop some of these? I think that was what the chick was calling the AI? Gaia? Yeah, the AI is called Gaia. I had forgotten that All Mother was the name of any of the shit back in town. I forgot that was the name of the like machine that they worshipped.
Keep that for later.
It had been a long time since I've even thought about her hometown. Where's that stomping coming from?
Another battle. Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
Oh Christ, there's a lot of antagonists up in this town. Damn. Oh, here I go killing again. This is not good. Need to move low and slow.
Looks like I'm clear.
Looks like I'm clear. I wonder if I can just sprint there. Probably not. Maybe I can sneak there? Not really. No? Pass? It's not? Do not want?
Looks like I was introduced.
Fuck it. YOLO. Just getting chain stunned.
Up there. Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. Reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down the mountain!
Oh, good God. Defeat the invaders. Oh my God. Still like 10 Greek names and 1 Roman. It bothers me. I don't think it's an acronym. It's just the goddess Gaia. Well, it's all in capitals. It might be an acronym for something. Oh, the things with wire? Terrible. It's like my least favorite weapon. Maybe the sling?
How this machine rages! When their nest cracks open, we'll send in the demons to finish the job!
God damn it. Capitalize aspects like a lot of projects where they make clever names for acronyms. Yeah, totally. Are they all capitalized? Yep, they are all capitalized.
Varl and Sona, they're still alive.
Night comes!
Okay, let's... trying to hit him in his heart there. There we go, that's the spot. Tender bits. Shooting 3 arrows at once and just missing. Miss the heart every time I fire 3. There we go. Whew.
We did it! Aloy did it! We only helped. I thought we would die.
That's right. I did it. Go fuck yourselves, you backwater fucks. I wasn't aware of others. Yeah, there's like 9 names. Get them shards. Echo shell, some medicine. So I meant to use that. Heal with the medicine rather than a potion, but that's fine.
Tuck that away.
More medicine. Whew. You can also disable auto aim so the arrows don't curve like that. I didn't even know they were doing that. Deathbringer gun. I love it. You can fucking knock the guns off the sides of their head. Well, let's see if we can bring this into the facility. I'm guessing not. I'm guessing there's some sort of like load zone between the locations, but we'll see. Yeah, get that medicine. That medicine's inside a rock. Aw, the Nora get killed. That's a shame. I kind of thought they might have been invincible.
The old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost.
Ah. Don't bother searching everyone. I totally didn't notice that the arrows were like bending or anything.
You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Yeah.
Well, this enemy may have
Robots are a hell of a thing.
But they never got back out. We made sure of that.
I'm glad I was able to like skip most of them.
Tell me about the attack.
Just run right through. Hey, Luara Luna. Happy 4 months. Cheers. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that.
Other machines driven mad.
How are you doing this morning?
Met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming.
Nice to see you.
Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
Doing great. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing well. We finished Doom tonight, and now I'm gonna try and see if we can't finish Horizon Zero Dawn.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo.
Long time since I could pop in. Yeah, no worries. I mean, early mornings are tough.
Well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here.
I remember I had a warehouse manager tell me that common sense
Are your injuries serious?
isn't so common
Bruises pale.
during
Bones heal.
during training.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Yeah, how have you been in the last while, Luara?
You will see.
What's new? Didn't gain any levels there. That's a shame. I thought it was on fire inside, but it's just candles. That makes sense. Like, whoa, I thought they didn't, like, penetrate.
Doesn't look like an outcast anymore.
Can't go in there. I wonder if there's any weird little secrets or anything in here.
We couldn't protect the sacred land. Will all Mother forgive it?
This is where I woke up when I was wounded, right? One of these rooms. Things have been up and down the last few months, but going well now. Well, I'm glad to hear that. The going well now part. Good to hear.
I don't want to be a brave anymore. Not if I have to fight them.
Aw, poor kids. Scared of the machines. Yeah, not everyone can be as badass as me.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
You should speak to the matriarch.
In a moment.
Of course.
I should speak.
Yes.
I love that thing of like, you should speak to the matriarchs. In a moment, I need to talk to you. What about? I should go talk to the matriarchs. when you've run out of dialogue options and you got that
Aloy,
awkward little
you've come back.
circular conversation.
Seeker has returned. Come, speak to us.
Foolish woman, you welcome a curse.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Seeker, we have much to discuss.
I welcome no curse.
Your very presence here is a blasphemy.
Seriously, eat a dick. Your mom's a blasphemy.
So, you
gonna make some coffee?
returned.
Yeah, sounds good.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege. How was this done? By the will of All Mother. Have
Bunch
you
of old religious
returned to
kooks.
speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Good God.
She is a curse made flesh. She will be the end.
Excuse me.
Aloy!
Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, snap.
For identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
Oh yeah, let's find out the truth. Am I a robot? Am I a synth? Am I a clone? Some sort of pod person. A Decepticon? I bet I'm a Decepticon.
Welcome to Aletheia Cradle 9, Brood 1.
Brood 1.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
I bet you're Cylon. I believe it. I think maybe I'm a synth.
So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Now, we don't know that I'm machine yet.
So these are artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me. So this was it.
Where you were born.
Incubator unit. Standing by.
But why?
Gestation 3981. Spawning phase tasking complete. Correction partial reactivation. Standing by. Gonna mark those as red. Alright, well. Probably shouldn't jump down there. That looks like death. Oh. People have been drawing. Huh. So there's stuff outside, and then inside there's some sort of robot. And then the robot holds other hands. Is that the first piece of art? Yeah. Oh no. Crazy, it's like cave paintings. Nursery. Nursery E981. Nurture phase tasking complete. Nutrient stores depleted.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Huh. A nursery, a bunch of play stuff. Where are the cribs she's referring to? Oh, in there. Oh, yeah, totally. Little crib pods. Oh, damn.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time.
So the multi-servitor looks like a human. Yeah, really curious as to whether I'm human or machine. Piqued my curiosity.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
So this is where they lived. It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then.
Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
It doesn't know how to communicate with fucking teenagers. So this is the kindergarten.
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
I don't know for sure. Come on,
Hey, Dak2911, thank you so much for the follow.
Can we come back?
Been informed there may be a Luna here that needs
but that won't be
bullied.
possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
Whoa, holy crap. Dak, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you for the follow and the sub. That's awesome. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, we just finished Doom. It was my first time ever playing it. I was surprised at how fun it was. Kind of reminded me of Serious Sam, if Serious Sam was fun. And now we're finishing up Horizon Zero Dawn, which I was just playing the other day. That would beat me with a rock if I didn't sub properly. Well, now you have all kinds of rocks for beating other people.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Sentries.
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
Oh, okay, so there's gonna be some kind of guards in there.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
Lovely, that's what you want to call it. You guys are ridiculous.
They hated it.
Hold for identiscan.
So are you,
Identity confirmed. Entry authorized.
you also
Greetings,
over in
Dr.
Ireland then?
You are cleared to proceed.
It's like 9 in the morning for you guys?
Place of learning.
Scotland, ah. Are you supposed to be working?
So, what was this place exactly?
Perhaps.
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Damn.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn.
Oh, is that the scientist?
So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Huh.
Apollo offline.
There's stuff to do, and we're gonna do it at 9:30ish. So I got 20 minutes to kill. Nice.
This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge.
Always nice to have a little bit of downtime at
we
work.
might have achieved had we not been denied it.
What do you do out of
Maybe there's a way
curiosity?
to fix it,
Dak?
But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Sarcastic douchebag. IT support.
Hello,
Ah,
child.
nice.
My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert.
Damn it.
Apollo offline.
There's a bunch of these, and I guess they're all broken.
Hello, child. My
Maybe
name
one of
is
them will
Samina.
continue the recording.
Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Nope, they're all busted.
Apollo offline.
Alright. Good to know. Huh. Let me guess. Hello there, child. My name is Samina.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big
Finished
day.
college at the start of last year, then went jobless for most of the year. Then November, December, I got offered this. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's
So
awesome.
much promise and possibility.
There's more below, I think. Yep. Hello, child. My name is
Hello,
Samina.
child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's good to hear that you managed to find a gig. It's always nice when the job search pays off.
My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much
What on
promise
streams?
and
Do you stream then?
Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Oh, that's the way I came from. Over here. I'm a scuffed mod. Only on weekends, really started in October. Oh, nice. I started in May. I've got a few months on you.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Operations log. 2326 inhabitants released. Cross-check completed 25 minutes later and then sealed. Data archived 2 minutes after that. Operations suspended, and then 700 years later, G Prime order received. E9 runtime recommenced. G Prime store query processed. Gestation order received. E9 initializing. G Prime offline. Nutrients depleted. Zygote banks depleted. Store file LK1A1 viable. Waking multi-servitor. Power malfunction. Multi-servitor repair tasking. Process chamber repaired. Attached gestation initiated. So there was like one viable person 700 years later? Delivered. Hatch unsealed. Positioning successful. Hatch sealed. Multi-servitor malfunction. So it just keeps trying to bring a multi-servitor online, and instead it just deposits the body outside. So that was me. 700 years later. Crazy. Oh shit. Oh, these are all the subsystems of Gaia.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well.
Huh. Interesting.
While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence
But Hades
to
survived.
regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your
sound plan
will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia.
Yeah, I did things a little backward, but...
This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message.
Oh,
Then
shit.
I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Alright. Just sent out one clone to go and save the world. Goddamn. Temtem, is that the name of the game that you're playing?
You're even more extraordinary than
I have another reason to be waking up earlier. Watch your streams if I do.
I never had a mother.
It's telling me not enough. Another reason.
Dead woman in the machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Temtem.
Destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling
Destiny.
sorry for yourself, go to the bitter
He was a voice actor in that,
waiting
apparently.
above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Alright. Well, I have learned a shitload.
Malfunction rectified. Aletheia 9. Through one access unsealed.
So, can I go in like all the doors now? Like there was a door down here. No. Okay. The area generally is just off limits except the sort of linear path that brings me back to looks fun actually. It's like a Pokemon MMO. Interesting. Is it anything like the Pokemon MMO? The fan-made Pokemon MMO? Although I don't know if that still exists. Knowing Nintendo, they probably got a cease and desist ages ago. Am I supposed to go high? Oh, I'm supposed to go high. Ah, thought I was supposed to go low. It's a new game. It's very similar to Pokemon. It's in early access. It's made by Pokemon fans that wanted to make their own game with stuff they wanted, so it has MMO aspects to it. Like hell no, that I was talking to another streamer and saw it co-op. It's like, I'm getting this shit. Cool. Doesn't the new Pokemon also have like co-op? It's got like, whoops, raids. Kind of MMO-ish in that way. Damn, is there no power cell in this facility? That sucks. Yeah, I remember, it was years ago now, there was like a fan-made Pokemon Red MMO. Where you were all able to like play Pokemon Red together. No idea, I kind of impulse bought purely when I saw the online aspects. Nice. Well, that's cool.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive. The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
Yeah, of course.
It's her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora. All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
Nice.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
Good God.
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger.
Yeah, get wrecked, scrubs.
It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here. Everywhere.
Whereabouts you from? Do you just stream or do you do other stuff? Just stream. I'm actually hooked up to an IV right now so that I can stream exclusively. No, I'm from Canada. I'm over on the West Coast. And
as Aloy says, so it shall be.
It's mostly streaming in the evenings. The rest of the time I've got a adorable little 10-month-old baby who needs pretty much constant attention, so I'm mostly just being a dad the rest of the time, and then once the baby goes to sleep, then I'm able to stream for a while. It's almost 1:30 in the morning for me, so I'm probably not gonna go for like a super long time now.
What did she see inside the mountain?
I thought I was like right at the end of the game, but I'm yeah, that was wishful thinking. I'm quite far from it still. But that's all good. I mean, I just hit a nice milestone.
Maybe we aren't meant to know.
The cutest baby, indeed, indeed. Yeah, I don't know if you happened to check out the Discord recently, Luara, but my wife, Modern Sonnet, posted a video of Callista discovering snow for the first time.
She's the anointed.
It really cracked me
We'll
up.
go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
She walks among us, anointed by All Mother herself.
I imagine we've got a... Yeah, we've got a quick save from when we left there. I actually need to check that out. Yeah, it's worth checking out. I mean, I'm on Discord every morning. I check it usually, and then every evening as well. So I'm on there quite a bit. But I'm on like 20-something, 30-something Discords that I try and sort of keep up on to a certain degree. I can definitely understand when someone isn't necessarily rifling through all the channels. Yeah, I think it's pretty late. I think I might just call it a night, which is unfortunate because you guys, you know, just arrived. I'd love to hang out more, but it is late. Yeah, I'm trying to go to bed a little bit earlier each night. I find that after I finish streaming, I'm still like, still kind of up for a couple of hours, you know, kind of coming down from just staring at a screen and, you know, engaging and chatting and stuff. I used to try to keep up with all my Discords and just gave up because there's too many. Yeah, I know. I found that the trick that I've done is all the Discords that I want to be part of, that I sort of try, you know, I want to engage in, I mute all the channels except one or maybe two that are ones that I'm interested in. And that way I only occasionally get notifications from each Discord, so I'm not having to like go through each one every single day and seeing all the recent activity. I find it really helps to keep up on it. Nice to meet you, Rockman. Cheers, Dak. Well, hopefully I'll see you again. I mean, I don't know how early you're up, but I mean, your time, I start streaming at 4 in the morning, so yeah, probably not the best person to catch a lot of. But we'll go. We'll throw a raid at someone. It's always fun to. That's funny. Someone I'm following is playing Temtem. I don't know if you want any spoilers there. So maybe I don't know who else. Who else is there to go raid? No Man's Sky, some Breath of the Wild. Glad to be able to pop by today. Yeah, me too, Laura. It was nice to see you again, and I super appreciate you bringing new folks by, especially people who are super supportive right off the bat. That's awesome. Without even knowing whether I'm some sort of raging racist, homophobic, terrible Bible thumper or some craziness like that. Spoiler alert, I'm not. So let's throw a raid at, we got someone on my list who's currently playing Breath of the Wild blind. Let's do that. Breath of the Wild is an awesome game. I really enjoy watching it. And, yeah, I'm gonna go crash. But yeah, thanks for coming by. I like dragging my friends here. Well, I super appreciate it, honestly. So you guys have an awesome night. Hopefully I'll see you guys again. Tomorrow was gonna be Doom, but we finished that, so I might start one of the other games. I've actually borrowed 5 games from a friend of mine, so we've got like a bunch of them to play. Evil Within 2, Resident Evil 2, the remake, Spider-Man. There's a few different games that I'm wanting to check out, all very different. So we'll see. But yeah, the next couple days I'll be streaming again. Hopefully I'll see you again. So be sure to have an awesome night, everybody. Be sure to stay hydrated, and oh, let's actually throw a raid message down. Anybody wants to? I closed the software that has the raid message. Well, that was silly of me. That's all good. Well, how about this as a raid message? If you use /me, it ends up being colorful, which is fun. I gotta go do work somewhere anyway, so that was good timing. Well, perfect. All right, looks like the raid's about to fire. So yeah, hopefully I'll catch you guys again, and yeah, be sure to have an awesome night.